So just got back from a little joyride in the old YJ here. Doors off. I got the top snapped down. That was kind of a pain. That thing was really needed to be stretched out. I've been parking out in the sun to try to kind of let it stretch the top some so the snaps will hold. You can kind of see where I sort of scratched up all the rail there because I had to use pliers basically. Kind of dug into the top a little bit, but that thing was super tight. It even pulled that rail up some. Yeah, see that? Anyway, I went ahead and painted the floors, used some Rust-Oleum rust converter. I just had a bunch of surface rust on them. Still need to get tires for it. We've just been driving around back roads. And as I was coming down our road here, I put on the brakes and it really pulled hard to one side, and then I could smell hot brakes, so I feel like I must have a caliper that probably stuck. That just happens with stuff like this. It's been setting for a long time. Oh yeah, look at that. Can't even hardly turn it. Yep. And I bet this, oh yeah, that wheel is blazing hot. So yeah, we'll probably have to throw a new caliper on it. Really like to get that caliper popped off of the rotor before it gets a hot spot. And I'll just vibrate. I've been off for a while. Those are hot. Like 13 or 14. This Jeep's been kind of coming around every time we drive it. A lot of the electrical stuff just wasn't working on. It's all started to kind of start working. The blower motor started working. It wasn't doing anything. Every time we take it out and kind of cruise around with a few more things to start working on it. So that's good. Alright, have to get a new rotor, or I'm sorry, a new caliper. Maybe go ahead and get a new line. So sometimes when calipers stick, it's not necessarily the caliper that's the problem. Sometimes the line, your rubber brake line. So it'll because when you push on your pedal, you're forcing fluid pressure. So when the line will start breaking down inside, it'll kind of close up. So the fluid pressure will go through and open it, and then it closes back up, and the fluid pressure can't come back. So that'll hold your caliper. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a line also. I mean, this thing, like I said, has been sitting around so long. I'll probably just get a line and a caliper. All right, we got parts in for the YJ. Got brake calipers, brake lines. Look at this these brake calipers. They, I've already opened the box up, but look at this box. This thing took an absolute beating. The bleeder was sticking out of the side of the box. It's all beat all the hell up in there. There's nothing wrong. I'm surprised the bleeders didn't get broke off, honestly, because that one was stuck out of that side of the box. And one of these baggies was ripped open and all the parts were just floating around in there. And actually, I think it's that one. I'm not going to be able to use that one. I'm not going to use it. I don't trust it. Let's see. See, there was a hole in that bag somewhere. Where was the hole at? Yeah, this one's, it's kind of crinkled, which it would flatten out, but see, maybe it's on this side. Yeah, see, it's got that kind of a deep scratch in it there. I don't trust it. I don't think it'll seal, but I have some extra ones. Those things always come with brake lines and whatever, and I just keep them. So, kind of crazy. They taped the box back together at some point. So yeah. So off camera, I had to heat this. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that tells part of the story there. I had to heat this fitting here, that's the end of the line, to get the brake line to break loose from it. And I've had this happen one other time. I guess once the brake fluid gets so hot, the brake line will actually explode. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had that problem. I'll get more light down here. There, maybe you can see a little better. Yeah, the brake, the rubber where it's crimped, must get too hot and it'll blow apart, which, you know, it's maybe not the best thing to happen, but this particular time, it was, I think it kind of created a vacuum basically with the fire, and it was burning the brake fluid as it was coming out, and it was just constant, just a big flame under here, which now you can see, like I burned up this piece here, that got all brittle. So yeah, so be careful if you're gonna try to use heat to get brake lines apart. You can use a little, but apparently too much gets kind of exciting. So yeah, there's that blown out brake line. It just blew it right out of the crimp. I'm gonna figure out what's right and what's left here. So the new brake lines came with the copper washers also. I'm going to use the one that came with the lines. Since the ones with the calipers are all pretty beat up. I just kind of hang on to those too. Those can come in handy to do plug different things. So there's a flat there, and then this flat lines up with that. So you got copper washer. It's out. See the brake fluid goes through that hole. So there's a hole in the side, and the bolt is hollow. That's how your brake fluid gets through there. So you got to have a seal on both sides of it, like that. And then I put that bolt in backwards. Goes in from that side. Like that. I'm gonna leave that just finger tight till we get it put in there. Brake pads on there. I'm just gonna reuse the pads that we had because they're new. Just been on there for a while, but they'll be all right. Just still on there. Well, that's how that one goes. I should have put that one in first. And it just clips into there. Okay. Now we'll go to the other side and do it all over. I'll take this air box out. Get it out of the way. Oh. There we go. Good. I want to have all this put together so that I lose all the fluid. Okay, you win. Maybe I won. I don't know. Head up. And that's all for the install. Now I'm just gonna bleed them. Might as well go ahead and grease this stuff while I'm in there. Some more brake fluid on. Okay. 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 Hold on. Okay. Okay. Better. Saw that. How'd that go? Yeah? Didn't have any trouble with it? Was it cold? Was it cold this morning?
A little bit. I had the fans on the way to school, but I never turned them on.
Really? Didn't need defrost or anything?
I just thought of that.
Okay, so let's see, we did the brakes, we did the front brakes, bled them out. I thought that I didn't get the front ones bled, so I had my son help me bleed again. I didn't have any air in the front. I actually had air in the back, so that helps. Went ahead and bled them all the way around. Took it for a drive, and the brakes are still, you don't get much on the first stroke of the pedal, then the second one you get decent brakes, so the master cylinders probably had it. The brake fluid in the thing is pretty ugly. And actually, when I got the Jeep, the rear reservoir was completely empty. So we'll go ahead and I'll get a master cylinder for it, and we'll get that put on. I think that'll get the brakes where they need to be. Other than that, it's running good. It's ready for summer. Hopefully I get to spend some time with the top and the doors off and drive around. Like I said, I got new tires coming for it, new seat belts, and we'll go from there. See what else it ends up needing as we start driving it. See ya.